Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Alright, so we get to see the little alternate section for Dreams in the Sky, Chapter 9. So far, this chapter is not starting off really well. Like, we are in a really crap situation. So, it does qualify as an incident.
Hey, Casey, what is that thing?
It's an airplane. The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world.
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
Oh, hello, Leon. Chris.
Hey, Sarah, you got the day off. What are you hanging around here for?
Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes, there's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
I'm working from documents my father collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a Transgallian tour, maybe?
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out birdwatching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did. That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
All right.
That's the emergency siren.
What's happening at this hour?
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
There's an emergency siren. Let's ready a tank. Like, I find that hilarious. I also find it really interesting that she's building an airplane. So, yeah, she's building an airplane. Alright, so we've got the kidnapping of Cordelia. So this is going to be our combat op for the chapter, which I'm just betting that this is going to go swimmingly. Like, I don't even...
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
So let's go beat the crap out of the Federation now. We've been beating the crap out of the Empire, so, you know, Federation... Let's see, armored vehicle carrying the princess is headed for the port at the southern end of the combat area. Spread your soldiers out and stop that vehicle. Your objective is to disable the vehicle's engine and rescue Princess Cordelia. Use rifles and machine guns to strike the vehicle's weak point and bring it to a stop. Explosive weapons like tank, cannons, lances, and grenades are off limits. The risk to the princess is too great. Letting that car reach either of those 2 points will mean allowing their escape. We cannot let that happen. We also got word that Federation Special Forces have been sighted in the area. They'll be protecting the vehicle. They may be wearing Gallian uniforms, but they're real feds. Don't think twice about pulling those triggers. It's a dark night out there. You won't be able to get a visual on enemies past a certain distance. Stay sharp. Alright, so, armored car's engine is destroyed. We have to destroy the engine, but we cannot blow it up. We cannot let it reach the harbor. Welkin can't die, and the enemy cannot occupy our base camp. We also have to do it within 20 turns. And also, we have this wonderful thing of we can only put one person per place. So, what we're going to do is we are going to put everyone where we can. I think that's where we need to put Rosie? Yeah, I think that's where we need to put Rosie. So we're gonna put Largo there. And that's really it. We really just need to have Rosie in the right place. So let's deploy and see how this goes.
Your mission is to rescue Her Highness unharmed. Failure isn't an option on this one, soldiers.
Really, because failure's not really an option for any of our missions. So let's take the long and short of it.
They can't get to the harbor. We stop them here. Squad 7, move out.
And of course it's Squad 7, so we are the only one... Squad 7 is the only squad that does any... Like, Faldio's around, but we are really the only ones who do anything. Alright, so what do we got?
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Gallia.
I hate him and his ridiculous hair.
Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
That's also not creepy sounding. Also, I gotta say...
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle.
that the princess's outfit is just like, it is beyond Star Wars Episode 1 ridiculous of outfits.
Use firearms to stop it with minimal force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades are off limits. You could harm the princess.
Understood, Captain.
Okay, so
Welks, even if we can't attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path. Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank in your way.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
So we actually have little symbols on the ground that have no tanks, like there's a no tank emblem there. So we actually cannot drive our tank down those streets. The enemy, however, can. The enemy can drive their tank down the street. So that is a whole load of crap that we get to deal with. So what we are going to do is... I need 3... Okay, we should be able to do this. In the way that it needs to be done. So what we're going to do is we're going to run up here, and we're going to not get shot by these guys. And we are going to use 2 orders.
Target armored cars sighted.
To get through this little section. And that's going to make it basically win in 1 turn, if we do this right. So we're going to use Demolition Boost, because we need that.
This is an order.
And
Priority.
we need Defense Boost, so that we can get to that tank. And Defense Boost... So we've got Demolition Boost and Defense Boost, and that hopefully,
Brace up and get
I'm
ready
hoping
to
does
defend
not
yourself.
overwrite. If that overwrites and we only have one or the other status, then I'm going to be very pissed off. Alright.
Ain't no stopping me.
And yay, her Alright, I don't know if this is gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be close enough to... Oh, we did! We got close enough. That's it. That's the mission. That's it. Like, that is all we had to do.
Operation complete. Let's get Her Highness out of there.
Like, obviously we could have stuck around, killed some people, but there's just... Oh, that counts as a destroyer. Really? That APC counts as a destroyer? Well then. So that is a ton of XP and cash that we just got, and we have not used any of our XP or cash recently, so that's something we should probably do. But I figure we'll finish up the chapter and then hop into that and see what we can do.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed. Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, It's quite all right. She speaks the truth. As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
Oh, that's not... Never ask if a royal's decision is an excuse.
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer. That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature. Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role, by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
And apparently, she's hungry, so that's hilarious.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
I am.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share. Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning. Here you are, Your Highness.
Why does she have cinnamon rolls with her for a combat op?
Thank you kindly. I have not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable. I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
Alright, so we've rescued the princess, beat the Federation forces. The award ceremony. Oh, there's going to be an award ceremony, you say? Awards, you say? How wonderful. Well, yeah, I kind of figured we'd get an award for, rescuing the princess.
And so Princess Cordelia returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7. Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
I also really hate his hair. It's ridiculous. I want to see him as a threat, but I just can't take him seriously with that.
Sir, for excellence in valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor. Your Highness, please bestow the medal upon the young lieutenant.
Gladly. Congratulations, Lieutenant Gunther.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still. To understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will. I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
No, aww.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
Lieutenant Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
That sounds a little ominous, doesn't it? That's probably not good. Alright, we should have time to view Fears of a Patriot. Looks like it's a small section. So, also sounds really ominous as well.
Welkin, I'm coming in.
Hey, it's Folio!
Sure, it's open.
I don't know why I'm always surprised when Folio shows up. I don't know why. I just, hey!
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
Yeah, all it takes is rescuing the princess.
It was pure luck I was there.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping? That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
But why suppress it?
If word got out about what happened, Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer. We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Welkin, this hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is. I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish. Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. It's history and it's nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army. Welkin, no offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
I don't know what to tell you, Folio.
That was really depressing, wasn't it? And that's also the end of Chapter 9.
Chapter 10. Liberation of Thousand.
Okay, so we've got decorations. About decorations. Meeting certain conditions as you proceed through the game may earn you decorations. You can view any awards you've earned in the Decorations tab. Open the triangle. So, you can go to the Audience Hall via the Headquarters tab where Princess Cordelia will present them to you in person. Alright, so now we have the ability to get... Oh, really? There's so much being added. So much being thrown at us. Oh, so much. So very much. Alright, well, I guess I'll end this episode here, and then we'll start off with decorations, and then we'll go to the headquarters and get some stuff upgraded, and go from there, and then we'll deal with Chapter 10. There's just so much being thrown at us. So, I will see you guys in the next installment, when we get to deal with so much. So it's just so much being thrown at me. I'm like, I have no idea where to start. Alright, I'll catch you all in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.